The confrontation. The storm clouds gathered over Winzyland, darker and more ominous than before. Elizabeth stood at the edge of the castle, her heart racing. Lord Aemon stood before her, his eyes wild with a thirst for power. "You think you can control the magic of the Aeryn, Elizabeth?" he sneered. "I will take it from you, and with it I will rule this kingdom." Elizabeth raised her hand, the feather glowing in her palm. "I will not let you destroy Winzyland for your own gain, Aemon. The magic of the Aeryn is not a tool for power. It's a gift, meant to protect, not to dominate." Aemon laughed bitterly. "You are weak, Elizabeth. The wind is mine to control now." With a wave of his hand, the storm surged, whipping around them with violent force. Elizabeth called upon the wind, summoning it to her side, but she realized she could not defeat him with anger or fear. She closed her eyes and focused on the magic within her, on the love and harmony she had always felt for her kingdom. With a soft whisper, she called upon the true power of the Aeryn: balance, peace, and unity. Slowly, the storm began to subside, the winds calming as the light of the feather grew brighter. The magic responded to her pure heart, and Aemon's storm was undone. Defeated, Lord Aemon fell to his knees, his desire for control shattered. Elizabeth stood tall, her heart calm, her power now balanced with her love for her kingdom. The legacy of the feathers. In the days that followed, Winzyland returned to peace. Elizabeth had passed the final test, the test of the heart. She had learned that true magic was not about control or power, but about understanding, love, and harmony with the world. Lyra appeared once more, her expression proud. "You have learned well, Princess. You have shown that the Aeryn's magic lives not just in the feathers, but in the heart of the one who wields it." Elizabeth smiled, looking out over the kingdom she loved. "The magic is not mine to keep. It belongs to all of Winzyland." And so, Princess Elizabeth ruled with wisdom and grace, using the magic of the Aeryn to protect her kingdom and bring harmony to all the lands of Winzyland. The restoration of harmony. With Lord Aemon defeated, the storm that had ravaged Winzyland was finally quelled, and the skies slowly cleared. The air grew warmer and fresher, and the wind, once wild and uncontrolled, calmed into a soft breeze. Elizabeth stood at the edge of the castle, watching as the kingdom below her began to heal. The people of Winzyland gathered in the village square to celebrate, their laughter echoing through the streets. There was a sense of renewal, a feeling of hope that had been missing for a long time. Elizabeth's heart swelled with pride as she realized that, through all the trials, she had not only saved the kingdom, but had rediscovered the true meaning of the magic she had been entrusted with. But Elizabeth knew that while peace had been restored, the lessons she had learned would continue to guide her. The magic of the Aeryn was not a tool to be wielded carelessly, nor was it something that could be controlled for personal gain. It was a gift that needed to be shared with others, one that required balance and responsibility. As the days passed, Elizabeth worked alongside the people of Winzyland to restore the kingdom to its former glory. She used her newfound magic to help the farmers water their crops, to guide the travelers lost in the forest, and to mend the broken trees that had been ravaged by the storm. With each act of kindness, Elizabeth grew stronger, her connection to the elements deepening with every passing day. One evening, as she stood on the balcony of the castle, watching the sun dip below the horizon, Alden came to join her. He had always been by her side, but now there was a deeper understanding between them, an unspoken bond forged in the trials they had faced together. "You've done it, Elizabeth," Alden said softly. "The kingdom is safe, and you've brought peace to Winzyland. I'm so proud of you." Elizabeth smiled, her heart warm with gratitude. "I couldn't have done it without you, Alden. You were there when I needed you the most. This magic, it's not just mine. It belongs to all of us, and I will continue to use it to protect our people." Alden placed a hand on her shoulder. And you will be a wise and fair ruler, Elizabeth. But don't forget to take time for yourself. You've carried so much, and the people love you for it. Elizabeth nodded, knowing in her heart that the journey had only just begun. She had learned that leadership was not just about wielding power, but about understanding and serving those around her. With the feather of the Aeryn now an integral part of her life, Elizabeth felt a responsibility to ensure that the magic would never again be misused. To be continued in Part 4.